Thank you for tuning in to WedPro Business Solutions. I'm your host, Kristina Stubblefield. I can hardly contain my excitement. And there's a reason I'm coming back with another episode in regards to AI, artificial intelligence. But today I want to specifically talk about the free tool ChatGPT. If you're not familiar with AI and how you can utilize it in your business, in your marketing, in so many different ways, please stay with me. There's never been a more exciting tool to talk about. And I'm going to share with you why. It has been a mission of mine to save people time, effort, and money. I've done that for many years. It's been very passionate about it, especially wedding professionals. I get it. It's super frustrating when you have to show up in so many places online and you're judged based on perception, what people find online about you and your business. Ugh, it can be super frustrating. And guess what? I can relate. Remember, I was once a wedding professional. So when I say I understand the industry, that's because I do. Lately, I have become obsessed with AI, and I've really diving deep into Chat GPT because I really saw the writing on the wall. So many times, wedding professionals and businesses in general, they're strapped for time. The one thing we can never get more of, we are all dealt the same 24 hours every day. And it can be frustrating when you're wearing so many different hats in your business. I get it. But then what gets put to the back burner? Your business, your online presence, your marketing. And I have news for you, friends. People get engaged all the time, not just in the winter, not just around Thanksgiving and Christmas, although the numbers are higher in some specific times throughout the year. But couples are getting engaged every day, every month, regardless the season. And regardless of how busy you are, you can be the number one wedding professional in your industry and in your area. But if that does not carry over to the perception online, that is what you're judged on. That is the decision that people are making right then and there. Well, they haven't posted in 3 months. Well, the last time a blog was updated was a year ago. They don't know that you're the number one wedding planner, the number one DJ, the number one photographer. They don't know what they don't know. And all they have to go on is what is online. Google, your website, social media channels that they live and spend their time in. And that is why I have become obsessed with AI and Chat GPT in particular, because I am here to share with you. If you keep an open mind, I promise you, it can benefit you in some way, shape, or form in your business. And I'm going to talk about that more throughout this episode. I love providing solutions, especially to wedding professionals. I click with them. I understand it. It's a very different industry. Although I do work with people in other industries, wedding professionals seem to be attracted. I'm like a magnet for them. And I love providing solutions that save you time, that help you simplify your business. We all know that you have 20, 30, 40, 50 things on your plate or to do. And we all know that the clients have come first. But you can't keep up new leads coming in with the newly engaged couples if you don't keep up with your online presence. And I don't say this to scare you. I say this with excitement to say, I have a solution. It's free. It is a free tool. And guess what? It's easy to use, whether on the computer or on your smartphone or tablet. How many times in the past 20 plus years that I've been doing this can I say to somebody, I've got a solution for you? Guess what? It's easy to use. You can do it on the computer or your smartphone. Oh, and by the way, it's going to save you X number of hours a week. It's going to help you show up online to more people. Oh, and by the way, it's free. At the time of this recording, ChatGPT has a free version. Now, there's a paid version. As of right now, it's $20 a month. And I'm here to tell you what this tool stands to provide you in your business. It's worth every penny. But I encourage people to start out with the free version. So, can you tell I'm obsessed with this? I am, because I want you to really look into it. Now, I'm going to cover some things. I was just fortunate enough to host a free webinar geared towards wedding professionals about just getting started with ChatGPT. And for my listeners, guess what? You're going to be able to get access to that webinar. Stay tuned. There's going to be details in the show notes as well. If you're catching this on YouTube, you can see it in the description that you can get access. So I've done a lot of research personally, professionally, but I've also gotten a group of wedding professionals together to get hands on experience. I needed to see the results for myself from a group of wedding professionals that are all different categories. I wanted to get their feedback, their first impressions, how they utilize the tool. And then when they put it to work for their business, what were the results? And guess what? That's the key. There's results. Results. So I'm going to come back around to this. Yes, I've become obsessed with it. Why? Today, we use this tool. Notice I said tool. You'll hear me say that a lot because it's not a replacement. It is a tool to have in your toolkit. And my friends, it's going to become one of your favorite ones. So we use this not only for our own business, but also with our clients. And we've seen an increase in engagement and leads. It has been able to help provide more traffic to the Google listing, to their website. And we all know more traffic, more leads. Now, we've also, I said, used this in our own business. And let me share with you what this has provided for us that you won't hear a lot of people talk about. Better communication with our clients, with leads, and here's the kicker, with our team. Yes. You can use this tool to help describe things in a better way. We all use a lingo, whether you realize it or not, we do. I mean, can't just people understand what's in my head? No, it's how we talk about it. How do we explain it to people? Maybe by using a tool, we can better describe our services, our products, our vision, what we're asking of someone, especially if it's a team member. And it comes back to results. It has opened up better opportunities all around our own business and our clients and our team. That makes me so proud to say that with our team. The biggest thing with AI, whether you choose to use another option that's out there, ChatGPT is one of the simplest to use. You sign up for a free account. Sometimes you have to wait because there's so many people utilizing it. But that's okay. Sometimes you get right in. Sometimes it takes a couple hours. Sometimes it takes a day or two. I promise it's worth the wait. Okay, calm down. I've got to be able to explain this clearly. One thing to keep in mind, get out of your own way. It's okay to use a tool. It's okay to have help from software, from technology. You know, I have an IT background. And if you don't, I do. an IT and marketing background. And this is like rolling it all into a ball and being like, hey, here's a free tool. So it's baby steps. And I've done a previous episode, and you can go back and listen to that about what is AI. I want to just point out a couple things I touched in that episode. And if you haven't listened to it, I encourage you to go do so. You come across AI. I bet almost every one of you come across it on a daily basis. Hint, hint, guess what? How many of you out there use maps or navigation? It's from AI. It's AI powered. Facial detection and recognition to get into your smartphone or your tablet or your computer. That is AI. And my personal favorite is autocorrect. That uses an AI algorithm. So you come in contact with this probably more than you realize. Now, ChatGPT is by a company called OpenAI. They're out of San Francisco, and it's a chat bot. And what it can do is it can engage in human like conversations. So, why is this important to share with you? Well, I bet I can relate. Do you struggle to come up with content ideas? Maybe you've been in the business for many years and it's hard to think about what to post on Instagram or what to put out on LinkedIn or what update to put on a photo on Google Business Profile or an update on that platform. Maybe you've needed to reword some of the about or your services on your website, but you really don't know what to say. Or how long does it take you to tackle that task? Chat GPT can help you. Now, in addition to some of the things I've mentioned just then, not only ideas, maybe you struggle with what to write, not just the ideas, what content to write. You can use Chat GPT as a tool to help you get started. You don't have to copy exactly what it spits out and paste it. I actually encourage you not to do that. You should word it in your own words. Make sure your personality shows through. If it spits out big words and you don't use those, take the time to change it. No matter what you put into Chat GPT, what you ask of it, it's actually called a prompt. What you type in, let's just say you're going to put in, write a social media post about the importance of using a certified wedding planner to plan your wedding. Yes, you can type that in and hit enter. And it's going to show on screen that it is typing a response to that. I know, take a minute, wrap your mind around it. You're not going to want to miss. On this webinar, I go through 8 different ways that you can start using Chat GPT today in your business. Not just social media posts or social media post ideas, but what about a call to action? You want to write a social media post and you want to have them go to your website and schedule a free consultation, but you don't know exactly how to word that for that social media post. You can type it in and it's going to give you a response. You can also utilize, prepare yourself, wedding professionals. You can use ChatGPT to write a social media post that describes an event. So many times I hear from wedding professionals, Kristina, I want to post about this event, but I don't know how to put it into words. It was beautiful. The couple looked breathtaking. They had cold sparklers. They had just unbelievable florals. You can type in all of those adjectives, all of the words that's floating in your mind. You can type that in and say, write a social media post that describes this event and put your words in. Now, the more detailed you are in what you ask of ChatGPT, the better the response can be. This is a game changer, my friends. game changer for showing up online. I talked about the perception, how you're perceived online. Do you look like the number one wedding planner? Do you show up consistently on social media? Ugh, that word consistently. It's everywhere. Social media, email marketing, blogging, updating your website, consistency. You're never going to get away from it in business or in marketing. You can use ChatGPT to help you write a blog post. That's right. You can even use it to help you title a blog. Maybe you've written one, but you don't know what to title it. It can help you do just that. Now, the other thing is, I mentioned about your website wording. You can take an about paragraph or a paragraph or a couple sentences on your website, and maybe you want to rewrite it to be easier to understand. You can copy that wording on your website, you can paste it in Chat GPT and ask it to rewrite this wording to be easier to understand. And it gives you a response. Lastly, I just want to share with you all, I sometimes struggle with email responses. And maybe it's because I'm trying to find the right words, how I'm saying it. How's that going to be perceived? How's the other person going to think that I'm delivering my wording? So I can turn to Chat GPT and I can put down, write an email to a potential client that unfortunately I'm already booked on their wedding date, but I can refer them reputable wedding professionals and close it out with, I wish them the best of luck or congratulations on their engagement. You hit enter and it is going to help you write that email. Then you copy it, put it into Word or in your email software and change the wording to make sure it's something that you would say. I know you're sitting there probably thinking, there's no way it is this easy. There's no catch. It really is. You just have to take action. Get out of your own way and take action on starting to use Chat GPT or another AI software. We use 3 or 4 different types for our business. It's up to you. But if you've not used AI yet, I always encourage people to start with the free version of Chat GPT. Now, I mentioned to you about a webinar. There's a free webinar that you can get access to. It can definitely help you understand if you're a beginner with using ChatGPT. As a matter of fact, feedback I've already gotten on the webinar that I hosted live was mind blowing, unbelievable, incredible training. I've used it, but I had no idea that it did these things. Please take advantage of this free webinar so you can see how this tool can help you save time, effort, and money. Time is money. But the other part is it can help you show up consistently with good content that encourages engagement on social media, on your website, online. It can overall increase your online presence. And after all, you want to be found when engaged couples are searching for vendors for their special day. If you're looking to fast track and you're like, I hear you, I need this, I'm a little familiar with it, and you want to fast track and get to moving on some strategies, checklist, coming up with a process so you don't waste precious time with using Chat GPT. You just want to, boom, get right to it. I have a 4-week training that is available. You can get all of the details, and you're going to be working with me during this group training to move the needle quickly in your business so you can get those social media posts scheduled out for a month, 2 months, 3 months. Can you imagine what it would be like to schedule your social media post out and not have to worry about it during the busy wedding season and you show up consistently, it's going to increase your leads. Increase leads, good chance of increasing sales. It can help you create valuable, engaging content. It can help you publish blog posts and take advantage of enhanced SEO on your website. But all it comes back to is maximizing your online presence, all while saving time. So, I'm giving you two options. You've got the free webinar that if you're a beginner, you can go and learn about ChatGPT. If you're a little familiar, or if you're like, I hear you, Kristina, I'm on board, I want help, I want the fast track way, I want to move the needle quickly in my business so I show up on a consistent basis when engaged couples are looking, then you can get enrolled in my 4-week training program. I cannot wait to hear your feedback on this episode. Once you all start to use ChatGPT, you're going to reach out. You're going to find me on social media and you're going to say, this is a game changing tool. I just know it. The opportunities, the possibilities with this tool are amazing. And I want you to utilize it for your business. Thank you so much for listening. If you want to stay connected for this podcast, additional training and information from me, make sure to join my free Facebook group, WedPro Business Community. Until next time, everyone, keep working on your business and take care.